We're playing Minecraft, but for something different today. There...
Top of the morning to you, laddies, and welcome to Minecraft.
Why did you have to slap the mic? Anyway, we're doing a build showcase, and ignore the giant area of grass here, and then that's really about it. There's nothing really important right in this giant grassy area. There's nothing important here. Nothing yet. It definitely doesn't look like anything important. You're fine. First thing I want to
Why are
show
you
off...
calling so much attention to it if you want people to ignore it?
Because it's not important. But yeah, this world will look a little familiar to some people.
Especially as we get closer to what we're actually here
Yeah,
to do.
especially as we get close to where we get closer to things. Yeah. If I fly over this little mountain here, we're back in Buildtopia, and now we're on Java Edition, and I'm still not used to seeing the lack of chunks. Oh, there we go. They're loading in now. Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot it was here already. Yeah.
What'd you forget was here?
Spire. But yeah, we have the Dublin Spire. Unfortunately, RT has left for the day. A lot has changed compared to what was normally here. Obviously, there's paths and everything. There's this bridge that wasn't normally here. There's that bridge wasn't normally here. Spawn got a little bit of an update here. We have Pixel Art Lake, which I actually have a couple of ideas that I don't want to do, but I know you're better at that than I am. Path over here, but to the giant diamond ore block, which Evie made most of it. Yeah, Evie made most of this. Also,
yeah, because I'm the only one who plays on this world now.
You have the main copy, so yes.
Do you want a copy of it?
I mean, maybe. I mean, maybe, but that just requires a lot of work because we would have to switch copies every single time I build something new, and then yeah, it's fine. We'll go with how we have it. Where did you go? Oh, you probably went.
I'm in spectator mode.
Yes, you did. So
I'm in spectator mode right now. I'm right near you.
Yes. So you have several things you wanted to show me.
Well, I have one thing I want to show in particular.
Yes.
So hold on one second.
Yes, we'll start off with that, and then we'll do the small stuff after. Because there's one thing that's very big, and there's one thing that's very small.
I thought you were standing outside.
Oh. Okay.
Are you standing outside?
Yes, I am now. Oh, look, a tree.
Yeah. Anyway. Here we are.
I still can't get over this shit, man.
This is a custom TARDIS that I made. The entire thing. I did the whole thing.
And yes, for those curious, is there? We don't have mod lists, do we?
Not with Fabric, no. Essentially, all we're using is shaders, some particle effects, and immersive portals. I could do this without immersive portals. I would just have to use more command blocks.
Yes. Basically, there is nothing. Most of this is it's very vanilla. There's very little actual modded stuff in here.
Yes, all of the actual everything else, other than literally just the portals, are vanilla.
Yes.
You could do in vanilla.
So you can see here as we go in, we're just below it now. It's very cool.
Basically, anytime you see a portal that's not vanilla, everything else is vanilla, including the lighting effects on the floor.
That's clever.
Hold on one second. If I didn't talk to him, he was going to scream at me until I said something. So.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's clever.
Yeah, the unanimatable. It's a version of the exterior that I couldn't animate. You'll understand why animation's important in a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to close that in your face. I'm used to closing the door behind me from survival, and I'm just used to you not being directly behind me. It's fine.
Anyway, before we talk about what's actually interesting about this, let's explore the rest of it first.
Yes, might as well do all of the actual fun. Oh my! Oh,
we're gonna go this way.
Oh God! Oh,
welcome to the wardrobe. There's gonna be more here eventually.
Oh my fucking God, that's cool.
I know.
How'd you make a working mirror? How the fuck?
Yeah, it's immersive portals. It's just immersive portals.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so the illusion breaks and you walk right up to the glass.
Well, but if you basically with immersive portals, if you take a piece of glass and then hit it with flint and steel, it'll turn into a mirror.
Oh,
anyway,
what's Oh, it's the pool in the
Welcome to the
library.
library.
It's the pool in the library. Oh, this is a fun little reference to those who know what this references. This is great.
Yes. Look at the ceiling.
That is, but so yeah, is that old fucking end portal?
Yep.
That's really well done. That's really
I
fucking
figured
well
out.
done.
I figured out how to disable end gateways beacons.
Oh,
So now I
nice.
can use end gateways and end portals wherever I want, and I don't have to worry about beacons spawning and lagging the shit out of the game every 10 minutes.
Fuck yeah.
It's less than every 10 minutes, but you may have noticed that the path to the library is a little bit weird because if you are you gonna follow me
Oh,
or
yeah, sorry. I was fixing the skin. I forgot I had the glasses on the skin. I'll take them off.
So the wardrobe's through here, right? But if we go this way, the path's a little unorthodox.
What the hell?
Because how do we get to here from there?
It's very TARDIS, that's for sure.
Yes. I wanted to make it non-linear.
It's great.
Anyway, let's actually talk about what's interesting here.
Makes you the dragon head.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually funny. I like that.
So let's talk about what's actually interesting here. I'm just going to do this.
Oh, I don't have the audio. Hold on.
You don't have the audio?
Yeah,
Did you not equip the pack?
I should have it. Yeah, I have it. Yeah, it automatically equipped it.
So why isn't the audio playing? It's supposed to play
idea.
for everyone.
That's fine. It's fine.
So, are you listening to only one headphone?
I have two headphones. I have nothing. There's no audio with that whatsoever.
Really? That's weird. It's supposed to play to everyone. Hold on.
Oh wait,
hold on. Like actually, hold on.
It might be on my end because I'm actually never realized I'm using Minecraft.
You're not what?
Ah. Okay. It was going through device default. Try it again.
Oh.
There we go.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to do another flight, and I want you to pay attention to the console.
Okay.
Not where I am. Look right here.
In general.
Look at this specifically.
Okay, I'm looking at it. I'm looking.
I figured it out.
How did? Whoa! What? What's witchcraft?
I figured it out. Anyway, if we leave. Welcome to another location.
Yes, we have a portal.
Because I'm insane.
We have a portaloo. This is my old farmhouse from the original Buildtopia, which I am really proud of.
The original Buildtopia. This is the original Buildtopia.
I know, from the Bedrock version, is what I mean.
Yeah. But we have moved. So essentially what I've done is I've made a functional TARDIS.
Yes.
Is what I'm getting at.
Yes.
Shall we visit? Oh my god.
I know, it's so jank.
Yeah, you closing the door did not help.
There we go.
Stop closing the door.
I didn't close it this time. Come on, go.
Yes, you did. I saw you close it.
Yeah, because you were in.
No, I wasn't. I was not in. I was stuck on the. I wasn't.
Fair enough. I'm sorry.
If you try and run through an immersive portal, it bugs out.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go visit another location.
This one will actually be relevant since this is one of the locations we need to show off anyway.
Yes.
And then close that, and then close that.
Welcome to this place. With a nether portal that serves no functional purpose at all.
Other than, yeah.
And definitely isn't here for a reason.
Yeah, it's fine. You do know you could have put it in a better spot, though. So you could have put it in a better spot, though, right here, but also fair.
Where the fuck was I supposed to put it? Underground?
You actually probably could have, or put it in the mountain over here.
Yeah, I could have.
Yeah, doesn't matter to me, it's fine. But yeah, this is a house that I recently built. I think I put the sign all the way back here. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I built this basically end of last year. I'm very happy with this. We'll do a full proper showcase through.
Well, I'm leaving you behind. I'm leaving you behind right now.
Yes,
because I want to show what happens when you leave. So let me know when you're outside.
I am outside. Yeah, I'm
the
outside.
building.
Yeah, I'm outside.
Please tell me it worked.
It did dematerialize. It just didn't make any noise dematerializing, but it did dematerialize.
Fair enough. It should make noise. I don't know why it didn't.
It's fine. It's fine.
Either way.
Yeah, it fully like moves on its own and everything too. Oh my god, I can see this. I can see the spire from here.
Nice. Stay there, please.
I am right outside my house.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Thanks. And there is one more saved location.
Yes. Let's head on in.
You planning on following me, or?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't like how buggy the portals are.
It's weird because it's only for you, because I'm able to walk through fine.
I'm not. What am I? There we go.
There you go.
That's the only problem with this. And of course, you know, one of them had to be the classic.
The Nether. Which is...
I wasn't talking about the location, I was talking about the exterior.
Oh, yeah, that, yeah.
It's the classic blue box exterior.
Yes.
And the pipe is here too.
Yes! The pipe.
Yeah,
and
this
also,
is the same pipe.
I like how the Sakura House portal's all the way over here, and you can just go wee right into the other one.
I know, the Nether portals
you.
make the TARDIS a little bit redundant. I don't care.
It does actually kind of show the distance in, like, overworld to Nether, though. Actually, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first this time. God,
did you just barely make it in?
Yes. That's funny. I like how you leave, you just get a nice line of sight of the TARDIS.
Yeah. You can also use it to change the time.
Yes. I'm assuming by right-clicking the clock.
What's up?
I'm assuming by right-clicking the clock inside.
No, actually, it works... Oh my god, what is wrong with the portals right now? I'm actually getting bad about it. It's not the clock, it's the same system that I used for the location.
Fair
and
enough.
this button adds 300 seconds.
Nice. That's actually kind of fun.
Yes. And, of course, I can lock you out.
Yes. As you just did.
The door seal affects all of the exteriors, and I could have absolutely used set block for the tree. I didn't want to because it's a
fun.
it's a 1x2 piston door. It's cooler.
Yeah, it's fun.
Anyway, so that's a fully functional TARDIS.
Indeed.
For the amount of command blocks I used, it doesn't seem like it does a lot, but I think it's cool.
Yes.
And
so
it can also be remote controlled.
Yes. So it works here perfectly fine.
The sound?
Yes. It's just by the Sakura House.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I might have messed it up then.
Yeah, it's fine.
When I was doing the door seal thing. I don't know.
So, we technically... This build is technically not finished, but it's also kind of finished, because I think you just didn't know what you really want to do with it.
The pipe? Yeah.
Well, the temple, but yeah, if you go through here, there was the pipe from the other end in the Nether portal.
Yes.
Just, instead of it being a pit of lava like it was originally, it's actually, like, its own thing.
It's
if we go down
hell.
here... Yeah, if we go down here... There's
Chasm.
Oh yeah, there's just a void down. Isn't this just a void?
Yes, I did make it a hole to the void, and then I filled it with TNT.
Yeah, if you just head down here...
I wanted to make a chasm.
Yeah, for no reason at all. Other than my frame rate being atrociously bad when I'm near lava for some reason.
You don't even have shaders on, do you?
No, I don't.
Fair enough.
Oh,
What?
Animation frames. I just saw them all.
Did you just break into the animation frame thing?
No, there's a giant hole in the animation frame thing down here.
Is there?
Yeah. Come down here.
I am down here.
Over here. Not all the way
You're
down.
all the way down?
No, not all the way down. Like, up to where the water hits this cobblestone here.
Fair enough. You were giving me no directions at all.
I don't know
You're
how
just
to give
like, oh, it's
directions.
here.
Hi, hello.
You're just saying, oh, it's here. Where the fuck is here?
Just right here. Big
Oh,
ass
yeah, I
hole.
thought I patched all the holes.
Big
This is how I did it.
Yeah. Lots of command blocks.
Yeah. Essentially, should I break down what the command blocks are doing?
That's up to you.
Essentially, what the command blocks are doing is there are 3 repeating command blocks for the dematerialization and 1 for the materialization. The repeating command blocks on the dematerialization circuit run 2 checks. One checks to see what block is there, basically if it's one of the blocks that is used in the construction of the exterior, then mark that as a success. The other repeating command block is a chain command block, which means it can only activate if the last one reports a success, and that one basically just tells it which. It basically checks if, or actually no, I have it backwards. I'm sorry. The first one checks if one of the comparators used to select the location is on, and then the other one checks the block. And once both of those are positive, they send a redstone signal to the first set of command blocks, which starts the sound effect and makes it so that the door seal effect doesn't work anymore because that was causing animation issues. And then it runs into a series of commands that clones different frames of the animation to where they need to be in order. The other side is basically that, but in reverse. It doesn't need to do as many checks because it's landing, so it's not as hard. And yeah, the reason why some of these animation frames look identical is some of them are partially transparent, some of them are fully visible. There are 2 different fully visible frames, one of which has the block that it's checking for, and one of which has the block that doesn't have that. That way, the animation doesn't get confused in loops. This is how every animation is handled. You can see the the cherry Sakura animation frames over here, which aren't being used currently. The command array for that is actually located closer to the cherry house because for some reason I couldn't get it to work from here. I thought having it in chunks, in spawn chunks, would make it so that it was less buggy.
Yeah.
It wasn't. So this might be why the sound isn't working, because I fucked around with I've been fucking around with all the command blocks a lot. On board the ship, essentially, do we want to take a look at the ones on the ship, or no?
We might as well. Kind of pull back the curtain on how it works.
Yes. If my portals would work, that would be great. So you're welcome to join me whenever you want.
Yes. I was getting a World Edit one for later, because I actually probably build something when we're done.
Fair enough.
Plus, yeah, I know you probably figured you wanted to fill that hole, so... Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now it happened to me, finally.
I know.
Oh, right there. That's right.
Yeah. So, here is all of the command block arrays for the TARDIS, so you can see how I did it.
Oh, God.
At one point...
Sorry, the giant block of end portal is very funny to me.
I know. At one point, the reason why these are here is because at one point I was considering having the animation frames be located in the TARDIS. That did not work out. There's a lightning rod here because this is a custom dimension, which is why you can't see the beacon anywhere in the overworld. Essentially, for some reason, you can't configure weather for custom dimensions, or at least I can't figure it out. So I just added a lightning rod so that lightning doesn't strike the wooden TARDIS. Because if it does, then the whole thing's gonna burn down. Fire is set to not spread, though, so it should be fine. But
yeah, it would just set the one block it hits on fire, but it's still like, yeah, let's not...
I'd rather have a lightning rod than not have one.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's start over here. So these 2 command blocks, I did try my best to label them. This is the power on circuit and the power off circuit. This essentially checks to see if the power lever is turned on, outputs to this command block, says the power's on, and each chain command block here is essentially doing different things. setting different blocks to make sure all the lights are turned on and that everything is working, and starting the background ambience loop, which I think I actually broke by accident. I think the background ambience doesn't work anymore.
There's so
I
many
might have to
command
fix
blocks.
that. The other one does essentially the same thing, but in reverse.
Yep.
And these four are space command blocks. The bottom two command blocks are doing a check to see if the flight lever is checked, and this one, the second command block, checks if the repeater that you use to select your space coordinates is selected, basically running two different checks, checking if it's on and checking what the repeater is set to. The top command block also checks what the repeater is set to, and then basically says where it is, and plays a little sound to let you know that you've changed selection. That's what the top command blocks are doing for the space. The bottom ones are all essentially after the check has succeeded, say door sealed, enjoy your flight, changes the portal destination, plays the TARDIS landing sound. It sets a block over here, that being this stone block, to a redstone block, which we'll get into what this circuit does in a moment. Basically sets the redstone block, and it sets this block over here also to be a redstone block, so that the doors actually seal, so that you can't see the portal change.
Yeah, so it moves the prismarine. Yeah, it moves the prismarine so it can keep the illusion of the fact that you're
not
moving.
prismarine; those are sea lanterns. But yes,
Yeah.
What this does is this sets a timer to. It basically adds a delay timer to 1, and essentially each one of these command blocks after the fact checks what the timer says is at. Basically, once it reaches 100, do a bunch of different things, from saying the landing succeeded to resetting those blocks back to stone, as well as setting the lever to be unpowered, setting the timer back to 1, playing lever click sounds, and stopping the landing sound effect. That's what all of this does.
Yes.
The command blocks next to it, these four, are all of the remote command blocks that are basically just checking what the repeater is doing in the overworld. That's how I do the remote control. These command blocks are the time command blocks. They do the same things as the space command blocks, except they change time instead of changing the portal destination. This is the time add 300 seconds array. Basically, it checks if you press the button, add the time, says it added, and play the sound effect. The time circuits are a lot more simple than the space ones.
Yes.
All of these repeating command blocks that aren't connected to anything else are all what are controlling the vent particle effects in the console room.
Yeah, which
essentially,
you may or may not see them because I have my minimal part effects off because of lag, but I can turn them on really quick.
Yeah.
Recording. Quality, performance. No, it's a quality. All apply. Actually, yeah, it's a little bit framey, but I can.
Yeah, it just adds a little bit of extra ambience to the ship. I think makes it look a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
These command blocks are. These are also relating to the turn off thing. Basically, whenever it detects that the ship is turned off, it disables the controls, so you can't time travel or you can't space travel. You can still seal the doors, because I'm going to be honest, I didn't want to figure out how to engineer that.
Fair enough.
Speaking of sealing the doors, these repeating command blocks, all in series here, are all the door seal mechanics for each of the areas. Essentially, they're all detecting what is turned on or off in this overcomplicated T flip-flop. And if this bulb is on, run a series of commands that changes some blocks in the overworld to seal the door, and as well as onboard the ship to seal the door. Same deal if it's the other way. What does this do? Okay, this is part of the power system as well. Essentially, this figures out. Wait, no, this isn't part of the power system, is it? TF block F1520 lever powered true. Place. Okay, no. This is part of the dematerialization circuit. It's how I get the lights to rotate when the ship is in flight. essentially it just resets all of those redstone lamps to be turned off, which allows the overly flashing circuit up here to kick in. This is a series of, it's not 160 command blocks anymore, but it used to be before I added additional rooms, so I had to remove some of the lights. But essentially what this does is it is blinking on and off the various redstone blocks based off of a small redstone clock. This piston essentially gets activated when the system is powered off to turn all the lights off and to disable the redstone clock, so that the redstone clock doesn't need to be modified so that it can still run, but it essentially just breaks that redstone line, so all of these command blocks shut down as well. So all of the lights get turned off. The only other real command block thing that's going on is back inside. And that is how the little spinning TARDIS here works. It is sitting on an invisible, invulnerable armor stand, which is why there are slabs here now. This actually used to be glass.
I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out. Really.
Yeah, I changed it to slabs so that the armor stand would be at the correct height. And underneath this slab that the armor stand is sitting on is a repeating command block that basically runs a command which figures out if you're in flight, and if you're in flight, rotate this.
So it just basically rotates it on the axis.
Yes.
Fine.
So basically, TLDR, what all of the command blocks are doing is they're figuring out what other things are doing, and they're figuring out what to do after that point. Basically, that's the best way I can describe it. It's overly complicated, but it works. In some ways, I could probably downsize the amount of command blocks I'm actually using to do this. Because I've learned. Yeah, I've learned a lot in terms of like how commands work when doing this. So I could probably make it a lot better if I tried. But as it stands, I'm happy with how it turned out. It works. It works well. So
yes.
What are you gonna do?
Yes.
But yeah, that's the TARDIS.
Yes, the amazing TARDIS. The literally just it's handmade, basically. I would say, well, of course, it's handmade. You made it. But it's like all completely custom and it's fucking amazing. I love this.
Yes, I did not copy anything from anyone else to make this. I was inspired by other people, because I unfortunately don't remember who made it, but there was another awesome Immersive Portals TARDIS map, which is how I figured out that you could even make custom dimensions. So
yeah. And it's this switch take off. Yeah, I would say it's that switch take off.
Yes.
Back to the soccer house. That's so funny. I love that so much.
What, the Sakura house?
No, the spinning head. It's just great.
Oh yeah. It's a reference to the 13th Doctor's console room for those who don't know.
Yeah, lots of references to in general. I built this one not too long ago, and I'm very happy with how it came out. I wanted to try and make a near fully functional but also spacious just home, and I hadn't really done anything with Cherry Grove or Mangrove yet, and I just thought, well, this looks like a nice little color scheme. This was also a really fun idea because this empty space was just sitting here. I'm like, oh, I'll make an enchanting room. The only thing I really don't have, oh no, I do have a brewing station. I really don't have a brewing station or anything, but other than that, I tried to organize everything. I tried to do my best here, and back here I have a little jacuzzi that I'm very proud of that I made.
Yeah, you could technically do that without a campfire, just using
True. Effects. Yeah, the campfire was more fun though, and then obviously just another little.
God, that gives me an idea. I could do a bubble effect. Because you can summon bubble particles.
Yeah, you could do that if you want to. I won't stop you. But yeah,
I might. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, and then I did this little sunken-in campfire thing back here, and then if we head upstairs. Made just a very basic looking bedroom. I'm proud of it. That's might be a little bit of a secret thing for what we're gonna be doing next after that.
Oh.
Anyway.
I didn't know that.
It's fine. We'll do that once you're done doing that. Even though it's
when I'm done coding.
Yeah, I'm about to say, is that technically done or is it not done?
I haven't even started typing this yet.
No, I meant the thing that painting is referencing.
Pretty much. I mean, there are other features that I could add in the future, but
okay,
it basically is done.
Fair enough. What I will do is, oh yeah, there it is right there. There's your little. snip it while I pause the recording and let the coder do their thing. Oh yeah, and I guess I get the. Actually, I'll let you do that one, but we also have that one over there,
Mhm.
that little house. But I'll let you do that. I'm gonna just pause my recording.
That looks pretty good.
It does.
I like
Like
it.
actually, I love it. That was a good idea by you. We also managed to hide it all by just putting it right underneath, and you could see the command block kind of work like a vent. I actually kind of like it a lot.
It actually looks more like a vent with the command block being there. I don't know why.
I know, right? That's why.
I think it's just because it's like the trapdoor plus the additional command block texture. Just it kind of works.
Yeah. All right, let's go to your little beach house then, because that's the next thing on our list.
Yeah. Where the fuck is it?
This way,
Oh, I know where it is.
to the west.
Yeah. There's another place that I
Whee!
did.
Yes.
Obviously. I got bored one day.
Yes, you
That's the
did.
story behind this place.
Yes, I'll let you give us the tour because you built it.
It has doors.
It does. It has doors. Thanks for pointing that
It has an area that we're not talking about. It has 2 floors. Second floor has just like a little library, and I like the fact that the second floor is like just kind of open. You know,
Yeah, it's nice. Very open
I
concept.
think
It's
it's
nice.
neat. Yeah, bedroom, just standard bedroom.
Standard picture.
Yeah. It's not really that special a place.
Yeah, it's just a nice little beach house type thing.
I got like a
with
nice little
very
deck.
cute little kitchen. Oh, there's actually a little cupboard on the stairs. I like that too.
Well, we're not talking about the kitchen.
It's cute. I like it. Okay.
Got a nice deck, and then stairs down to a dock that I'm actually weirdly proud of because I think I did good with the shading on it.
You made it look like it. You made it look like it. As the wood is darker, it looks like it's wet. It's very nice.
Yes. Should we explain why I keep saying that we're not talking about the the kitchen?
Yeah, if you want to, it's a little inside joke.
So in one of my mega builds, which maybe we'll show at some point, that's actually a pretty good idea. I made a kitchen, and when I was doing a tour of it, I was like, and this is the kitchen. And this one, yeah, this one was like, oh, I know it's a kitchen. Your kitchens are obvious. I know what a kitchen is. And so I vowed to never talk about the kitchen again because this one knows what a kitchen is, and I don't need to explain it. And every time I say we're not talking about the kitchen, you're like, "Whoa, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
That's not your fault that we don't talk about the kitchen anymore."
Yes, indeed.
Is this the next place, or?
Technically yes. The only thing. Oh, Firewatch Tower. Right. We want to go to that.
Oh yeah, we could do that first if you want.
Yeah, we'll do the Firewatch Tower. We'll do this later. Hold on. Let's go to Firewatch Tower. Because this one is the coolest thing on the server right now. Next to the stick.
It is not the coolest thing on the server. Excuse me.
Coolest building that isn't moving.
Yes, I built both bridges, by the way. I feel like it's worth mentioning that.
Oh yeah, there you go, map.
Oh, on the lookout? Yeah.
Yeah, right here. I like this.
I did like a little trail map. This is Spawn Point Lookout. Again, one of my both. It's weird because it's both one of my favorite games, but also my least favorite games is Firewatch. And the reason why I say it's one of my least favorite games, but also one of my favorite games, is because I love the game, I love the vibe. I hate the fact that you can't play it multiple times, really.
Yeah, so. you hate that it's a one and done game.
Yeah. But both because of that game as well as the game Can You Read Me, which Markiplier played in the first 3 Scary Games videos, that game where you had to guide someone through the woods with your walkie and floodlights.
Yes, I actually remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love that game. Plus, a while ago, I don't remember who made the video, but I saw someone doing like a horror mod pack, and they were like living in a Firewatch tower, and all of that made me just be like, I want to build a Firewatch tower at some point.
Yes.
But I never did until now. This is just this is what it looks like when I'm procrastinating working on the TARDIS, because that's what was happening at this point.
Yes.
Where are you? There you are.
Yes, I was right behind. I was basically kind of chasing you.
Yes, it has a relatively basic interior. Obviously, a map for where you can mark things down. A little computer
I
terminal.
love this.
Something that we're not talking about.
I love I love this little bit right here.
The
That's
little
great.
breadbasket thing.
Yeah, I love that.
Originally, that coral was alive. I don't know if there's a way that I can keep it alive and keep it having its color, but
I think the only
there
really way
probably
you
is.
do
I
this,
don't
the
know.
only really way you could do that is if you make it like a waterlogged block or something. Is my guess.
Yeah. But yeah, basic utilities and stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, working lights.
Yes.
These lights feature no redstone, you may notice.
Yes.
Essentially, all I'm doing is I'm using the fill command in some command blocks hidden under the tower that just figure out what state the lights are in and then change them, basically,
I
based off.
love how when you look at the walkie-talkie, it says walkie-talkie.
Yeah, it's because it's a player head.
I know. This is like walkie-talkie.
Also, do you like my use of invisible item frames?
Yes, that you thankfully haven't lost any of.
I know, I still have all of them.
You know, you've never lost any, ever.
Yeah, never, ever.
I do. Again, I love cozy little kitchens like this. It's adorable. It's nice.
I know that was part of why I wanted to build one of these so bad. It's because they're cozy and they also work great for horror games. Also, this is my only working chair on the entire world. This is the only working chair I've made.
Oh, whoops!
I have not made a single other working chair in the entire world.
This is where if I was good at editing, I would put something on this picture frame, but I'm not good at editing, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that's fair. The other thing that's cool about this is just like the interior lights, you can turn off the exterior floodlights as well. It turns off every single light except for obviously the lanterns. And it's the same script, just covering a bigger area.
That's
by
so cool.
far.
That's actually really cool.
What, the fact that you can turn on and off
like
the floodlights?
Yes, I love that. That's great. What would actually be? I don't know how plausible it would be, but it'd be actually kind of fun if you could set up like floodlights in the woods itself to kind of like.
I could do that. Game. That's easy.
Yeah.
Also, in what game?
The one that you mentioned that Mark played. That was the.
Can you read me?
Yeah, that one. Like
yeah,
I can imagine.
I don't think they were lights in the woods. They were attached to the tower.
Yeah, it's just you kind of pointed them towards the woods. You really couldn't do that in Minecraft. Like, but you can't really do spotlights. So I'm just like, if you.
Yeah, like that's why I did multiple individual lights.
Yeah, I like this.
I don't know which tower it was, but the way I did the lights is based off of a real tower.
Yeah,
that I found an image of.
Yeah, I like this one.
The other thing that was fun about this was getting that unique structure for like the bottom half.
Yes.
That was hard to make.
Yeah, and yeah, I love how you could go underneath if you really want to. It's very nice.
Yeah, this is where the command blocks are.
Nice.
They're right here. If anyone was wondering.
I think an OG build was just a hole that leads like really far down.
Yes, there was just a hole. I think we dug it because we found animals in the same area that had potion effects on them, and we couldn't.
I don't know what happened, but at some point somebody on this world, I guess, set up a command block that was giving all entities jump boost. Like
and the command block we couldn't find it.
Yeah,
and it hasn't happened again. So.
Yeah, presumably during the rollover, it probably got turned into a beehive because I think that's what they usually do by default. Also, I just like how by the plot of land that was going to be my castle, there's just another portal.
I don't know where that came from. I'm not joking. I didn't put that there.
I know it's kind of ominous. It's like fucking Brian put it here or something.
Yeah, like who put the nether? I didn't put it there. I promise.
Why is this here? What is this?
What?
This. There's like a slab and a snow block here. I'm assuming it's left over from something.
Oh, floating blocks. I guess. I guess. Yeah, there's probably a mountain here or something.
Oh, it was like a snow block and a single slab of wood.
Huh.
I want to break this portal, but I also don't want to break it in case it breaks something, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah. Also, the fact that the nether portal is a normal nether portal means that it's been here since before we did immersive portals.
I can definitely tell you it isn't, because I remember this is where I did my giant plot of land for the castle. Remember? And that wasn't there.
Yeah, I didn't put it there. I don't know what.
Wait, do you think maybe it's part of the rollover from the giant structure that's over there that we're not talking about?
No,
Okay.
it's not. It's well, it is barely in the border, but there's no reason why that would be that.
Shall I break it
I
then?
didn't do
See
it.
what happens?
Sure, if you want to, I'm not gonna stop you.
Hope it doesn't break anything.
I don't think it will. I'm not using it, so I genuinely don't know why it's there.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, we will talk about that one day, whenever it's done. The last thing that we saw earlier, that we flew by, we're gonna do that next.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the spire, by the way, did we?
Oh, we did. It's the spire. What else do we need to talk about? It's the spire that's in Dublin.
It's 1-to-1 in height.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did say that. Yeah, it's 1-to-1 in height. It normally does have RT, but due to an issue, it's not. He's out. He's out on break.
Yeah, I can explain why that happened now. When I was trying to figure out how to rotate armor stands, I pulled them into the TARDIS by accident.
So he was in the TARDIS for a little bit.
Yes. You're not going to read the sign?
Freddy's Pizzeria. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
How did you misread the sign?
Because I have dyslexia. You should know this by now.
Anyway, welcome to Freddy's.
Pizza. Oh god, you retextured the thing. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad you did that. I knew you were going to do that, but I'm so glad you did that.
Oh, of course I did. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It's Freddy's Pizza Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear. There they are. Oh my god, I just realized what you used the... I just realized you used the freaking Ender Dragon heads for. That is so clever. Their speakers.
Yeah, they are.
Clever.
Anyway, have fun on your night shift.
Oh, crap. I'm gonna... Okay, in the opposite. Oh, hey, Mr. Cupcake. Oh, hey, a fan. I like how the fan is a cobweb. That's clever.
It's accurate.
I forgot about that. It's this one. That's a light.
No, that's the light.
That's so cool. So
it has working doors and working lights.
Yes, and also, yeah, as we saw earlier, the paintings are,
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the power back on so that you can actually see.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, we have custom paintings, and obviously some of them did affect other areas of the world with, because obviously we just retextured some of the paintings. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
do you want to tell the story of these signs? Because...
when I was originally making this map originated on a super flat world. And it was ported into this. So
yeah.
For instance, that's why the vines are green. And they were supposed to be, like, black wires, but I didn't want to implement that into the... Essentially, we have a custom Buildtopia enhancement pack, and I didn't want to change it.
Yeah.
Because vines are used in other places, so it's fine. Anyway, the "Don't Poop on the Floor" sign, which is actually in the game, look it up, originally said "No poop on floor."
And also, "No touch Fred."
Yeah.
No touch Fred.
I think one of them also said, like, "Don't die" or something like that.
Yeah, one of them did also say that. I just love I love how you can tell what they say, but it's so pixelated that you can't.
These are very small textures.
Yes.
So...
Oh. We should show them the other thing.
Oh, the room?
Yeah, the room. Wonder what's in there. Okay, thank you. There's nothing in here.
I tried to make it relatively accurate looking to how it looks in the minigame, but
yes,
dirtied it up a lot, so...
Yeah. Also the bathroom.
Normally, you know what? I could put a fucking armor stand in here.
Yeah, you could. You know how to do that.
I do know how to do that now.
In fact,
I didn't when I first made this.
In fact, we can go to the other room and show off what you did.
Yeah, go to parts and service. And you can show the command blocks too, because that's also the door to the basement.
Yeah, there they are. There's all the heads and the endoskeleton. And given the fact that we're working with vanilla, it's very well done.
Yes, this is using a vanilla command. And if you kill it...
Or if it gets destroyed in any way, yeah.
There's a button. brings it back. I thought you were going to stay up there and see it, but...
Yeah, but we can go back, and there it is. There he
Yes.
is. Respawn endo.
That's what it does. Welcome to the basement.
Oh, just the flags. Okay, I was wondering what that was.
It's just in case I lose some of the letters.
Yes.
This is how the door lights and ambience work, basically.
Yes.
It's essentially just more elaborate key flip-flops. One checks if the button is pressed and then switches it, and then... It's basically the same thing as how the buttons work in the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Because it's the same code. I basically figured out how to do all that scripting here, and then did it in the TARDIS.
Yeah, because you made this was in order of how these things were built. This came first.
Yeah, this came first and was the first prototype of me trying to figure out how to basically test blocks and buttons. And then I fine-tuned it for the TARDIS, and then I fine-tuned it even more for this, and then adjusted the TARDIS a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
I'm assuming this was meant to be more...
This is an artifact.
Oh, yeah,
This is...
Yeah.
So because of how I put this in, essentially I exported it as a schematic, and then re-imported it into this world.
This is just left over from the Superflat world.
Not exactly. When I was importing it, I basically removed all of the stone and dirt and everything that was around the structure after I pasted it in, and then I moved it to where it needed to be. Because essentially, I pasted it in like 100 or so blocks above here, and then I removed unnecessary material and then moved it back down. So.
I see.
And yes, it has the weird employees only sign on the inside of the door. That's actually there in the game. Look it up.
Yeah, I know. It's yeah. There's a lot of weird things about that. And the one thing I did notice is our boy isn't here.
I don't have a foxy head, and I was too lazy to get one.
Fair enough. That's a good reason. I also love this little thing because this is a fun little thing because a lot of people don't realize this is ever here.
It's because it's never shown. Yeah. Well, no, it's not on the map actually. It's never shown in the first game. It's not on the map, but it is in Help Wanted.
Yeah, like it's always there. It's always been there.
It's always implied to have been there.
And the kitchen that Chica likes.
The thing we don't talk about.
The kitchen that Chica likes to frequent. Which, to be fair, this looks about accurate for what I would imagine a pizzeria kitchen would look like. Just ovens everywhere.
I know, this is probably my best looking kitchen.
Yeah, just ovens everywhere and just white everything.
Yeah. All of these wall tiles are map art, by the way.
Oh yeah, do we want to show off?
Please hit M and go and look at the desert.
Oh, it's not loaded in because we're inside a building. Hold on.
Yeah. Some of it.
Head outside.
Map art is also how I got the windows to look good on the other
prototype. Yeah, the prototype TARDIS. So if I go over here, I zoom out, there's just this. But if we teleport over there, because the new one hasn't loaded in for me yet. I think it's over this way. Yeah.
No, it's over here.
Yeah, I got
it.
Well,
yeah, it is close.
Yeah.
Look at how much land from that mountain I had to slice off to make it smooth. Because I didn't think it would taste like this, so I just had to figure it out.
If we zoom out, you can see just wall art.
Wallet.
Make a wallet sound. Wallet.
Wallet.
Yeah, we've effectively made this desert into, hey, do you need a thing for your wallpaper? Put it in the desert. Because if you go over here, if I fly up just a little bit, you'll notice the TARDIS windows are here.
Yes, and these are huge.
Yeah, they are
the
gigantic.
The unanimatable's windows use 6 maps per side. So.
And also, hey, I noticed you built these by your favorite biome.
I know, yeah.
Also, here's a fun little thing that we'll show off. There's actually a better example of it, technically northeast of here. So
the chunk errors.
Yeah, the chunk erroring. So the story of this world initially it was built on the Xbox One version of Minecraft. Then it was ported over to Bedrock, and then it was ported over to Java. If you notice, when I zoom out,
there's one more build we should show, by the way. Sorry to interrupt, but
yeah, you're good. If you notice here, you can see there's a rim around. Obviously, there's one here too, but that's because there's something important right over here that I'm now noticing my map is trying to reload most of those areas because of the fact of since you painted it in, it hasn't updated since because I haven't
Oh
been
yeah.
on since it's been there. But you can kind of see there's like a little box. That's where the Xbox One world was. And then after that, we went to Bedrock, and then there was a little bit of area built. But as we went from Bedrock to Java, and if you come over, obviously, if you're for those watching on my end, I know you're not recording, but for the sake of people watching, you can see there's just areas where chunks loaded and then didn't load and loaded something else. It's kind of cool in the sense of
There are some areas where chunks are straight up missing, I've noticed.
I have seen a couple of those, but over here by this village, there's just chunks of desert in this village, and it's almost kind of cool in the sense of this looks weird and wrong, but it also hits in the same way as like world holes from like old school beta.
Yeah. A fun thing about old school beta, by the way, around the base Xbox One square, I was actually considering building the Farlands.
Yeah, I just went towards the savannah biome that's like northwest of the village, two villages that are basically being crushed, and I forgot the ocean is just chunk. It's just chunks. There's just chunks of Acacia's plains in the water as like 16 by 16 islands. There's a Rubin portal underwater.
That can happen.
I know, but it's kind of funny that it's just sitting in the middle of an ocean, surrounded by random acacia savanna chunks and the occasional
Oh,
desert
that's
chunk.
so weird.
It's fine. Here, what I'll do is for those curious, I can at least do this. I don't think it's gonna work, but I was gonna do /seed. Oh god, there's just a. Oh no, I see another chunk error. Oh good lord.
But yeah, there is another build. Go ahead.
I found a really big chunk area, but I think I know why this looks so big. I think I remembered why. Yeah, it is. It's the exact thing I thought it was. I've loaded
What
it.
is it?
It's the painted area that you did.
Oh, yeah, that basically is just a giant chunk area because I've been chunk error. Yeah, because I've been too lazy to terraform it properly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just quickly reload this area, and then actually, where do you want me to go? I'm assuming it's close to.
It TP to me because there's no. It's far away. It's extremely far away.
Me to you. No. Oh, thank you. You type faster than I can. Oh, you built one.
I told you I built this. I showed you it.
Oh yeah, you did. That's right. Yeah, you did. I forgot about this.
I made a little mountain house cabin thing.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot. I knew you built this. I forgot. I didn't know it was on here. I thought you built that in your own thing.
No, I built it on here. It's just extremely far away. Like, look at the map.
Oh yeah, 2,000 blocks away from spawn. Oh lord.
This is the closest location I could find that had the type of environment I wanted.
Fair enough.
So.
I like this. I like the pickaxes. That's actually nice because it's snow.
Yeah. I've also been considering adding like a little bit of like a mining operation here too, because I kind of like the idea that this is like a, not necessarily a mining outpost, but a place where like, I guess it would be a mining outpost.
The word you're looking for would be technically mining outpost. Oh, it's a nice little study. I like this.
Mm-hmm. Again, using those invisible item frames. I love using those just to leave stuff in places.
Nice little attic. I love this.
Yep. And if you're wondering what the gray carpets are, that's dust.
Yeah, I figured it was dust. Yeah. Not to
That was my
too.
solution to add dust. Hold on, you missed an area.
I did.
Yep. There's a little walkway over here for a little
yeah.
bit of extra storage.
Yeah, that's nice.
Hey, I saw this and I was
hey,
like,
I know that painting. That's the default save icon.
Yeah, that's pack PNG.
Yeah, pack PNG. Thank you. I can remember the actual image was called. Thank you.
Yeah, they finally added it to the game. That's not a me thing. That's actually
that's default Minecraft. Celebrate.
Celebrate.
And
that used to be the Wanderer painting, by the way.
Oh yeah, I figured. Because you see that painting, you use that painting a lot. What the hell?
I like that painting.
What the hell is this?
What?
What is this painting supposed to be? I can't even tell. I'm assuming it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, it is. I'm just stupid.
And before you leave, because I see you're about to, got one area.
Ooh, a basement.
The basement.
A basement. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this. I remember commenting on you doing this because everyone does it, but it's also like it's the best way of doing it.
Yeah, it's a good way of doing it. So
Yeah, every single Hunger Games map does
full of
this.
shit. Oh, I know. This is the basement full of shit
Yep,
with weathering.
with weathering, yes indeed. I forgot you
Oh,
could
yeah,
do that.
this is a neat little cozy place.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think this is a neat little cozy place. I think I'm proud of it.
Yeah, let me fly out and get a nice little shot of it. Yeah, actually, I remember you build. Oh, I also like how you did the oxidized. You didn't wax the copper, so you have a little
Yeah,
bit of
exactly.
oxidation there.
That's why I was so disappointed that I had to turn weather off. It's because it meant that snow and rain wouldn't accumulate here, so the copper wouldn't oxidize. But now that weather is turned on again, it's fine.
Even
For
then, I think
context, the
I
reason.
I
Go
think
ahead.
copper doesn't copper just oxidize just by exposure to air in this, or does it actually require weather to be turned on?
I think it might require weather. I haven't seen it oxidize with air, so
Oh, I
maybe it does.
here's a fun little thing that that's a part of the caves and cliffs. Little tree signifying the lush cave underneath. That's kind of funny.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't know that was a thing actually.
Yeah, though. Yeah, if you see
Pretty
those
cool.
if you see those trees, there's a
I
lush cave
definitely got
underneath.
to do the. I definitely got to do the mining thing here. Then that'd be
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, that would work out very well. You could
To have like a
probably,
little entrance,
yeah, you could
maybe like
probably,
having like an entrance like right here.
yeah. I was either thinking of having it be like there, or maybe lower down on the side of the mountain over this way, maybe.
Yeah, I could add like other little cabins and things here. That you know what? That's actually a good idea. I might add some more stuff to this area.
Remind me,
I do like this area. I like
what's the
snowy
hotkey to
areas.
switch game modes again? I always forget.
It's F3 and F4.
Thank you.
Hold F3 and then press F4.
Yep,
I
that's
have
what
to
I wanted
hold the
to.
function key. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. There is. Yep, there's a lush cave underneath. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there is. I didn't even know about this.
Yep. Yeah. If you ever
Man,
see
I
one of
just picked
those,
this area because it was pretty. I didn't know this was a
yeah. If
thing.
you ever seen
Well, I knew it
Azalea,
was a thing. I didn't know it was here.
yeah. If you ever seen Azalea tree, that means a lush cave underneath. Holy cave though. Oh wait, hey. There's a mine shaft. There's actually a mine shaft down there too, deep down. Neat.
Oh, that's ironic.
Yeah. Also, just
Given my newfound plan.
yeah, just look at how big this lush cave is. Oh my god.
I know it's huge.
This is like one of the. Oh, there's actually another. There's two mine shafts down here. There's another one actually in the lush cave. Neat.
Fair enough. But yeah, for context on the weather thing, just because I got interrupted,
Oh yes, yes.
um, the I think I talked about this a little bit. Uh, there's weather in the TARDIS dimension, because you can't config weather to turn it off, and for some reason, in between the portals that's used in the TARDIS, rain would just pour through that little seam, and it looked awful. So,
I forget what's the
and it
button
was affected
for.
by overworld weather. So
Was the screenshot button again F2?
F2, yeah.
There we go.
But yeah, it's a nice, cozy little place. It's fun to build too.
Yeah.
The thing is, right? I hate snowy areas in survival Minecraft, but in creative, it's
Oh
amazing.
god, yeah. Snowy areas in survival are awful just because one, you have to deal with snow if you're trying to build a farm, unless you're building it underground. And if you are building and aren't building it underground, you still have to deal with all of the headache that is just building it underground.
Yeah, but in creative though, you can just
The
like
vibe.
make some really beautiful things.
Yeah, it's a great vibe. I love it.
Yeah, I also really like this build with the context of the beach house that I did because it's I feel like, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here. I feel like it's interesting to see how my builds differ between environments
Yeah.
because the beach house is a very different vibe to this, but they also fundamentally share some design principles, so you can tell they're made by the same person.
Yeah. Do you want to head over to the area you painted and give a little teaser as to what this is going to be? Because I'm over here, just kind of loading it up on the map, just for the sake of.
I mean, we can.
Yeah, I'm basically loading up on the map in Spectator just because world chunks aren't loading. Also, I will say this: there's a couple over in the back end, like towards the north, where water is like kind of sunken, where like some of the chunks aren't loaded at all. So you might just want to work on filling that in, but it should be fine.
What do you mean?
If you come over to the very end at like one negative 130, 150, yeah, straight down
This
there,
is fine.
giant chunk of dirt down there that's empty.
Are you talking about the one that I'm standing on?
Here, I'll go into creative mode again. Right here.
Oh yeah, I didn't even. Oh no, that's water.
I know, but it's just like it's a nice, it's just a weird chunk of air.
Hole.
Yeah, just a hole there.
I don't know how that happened. I can
Yeah, it's
fix
fine.
that.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, do you want to talk about what this is going to be?
I kind of want to tease it, but not say what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Because the other thing is I don't know if I'm actually going to do this. I want to, but it's probably the largest project I've ever come up with.
Yeah. Trying to think of a way of teasing. Oh yeah, the light. I forgot we did the welcome sign. Has light blocks on it now.
Oh yeah, you can actually fucking see it.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
I'm trying to think of something too that won't give it away.
I want to say a line, but I can't think of a line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a line without spoiling it. Something, you know?
Yeah. I want to think of a line that'll be like, yeah, I know what that is, but without it being heavy-handed.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a project that's going to be happening in the near future. That's why I said it looks kind of weird that it's all just painted in areas, but it's fine.
Yeah, thank you, World Painter. It'll probably happen. And
Hey, I'm about to say, what I'll do is I'll zoom in on the map a little bit and see if anyone can tell the design of the just based off the architecture of the area.
yeah,
But may look a little familiar for some people.
especially if you played a certain game.
Yes, indeed.
Just kind of leave it at that.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here at this because yeah, I'm happy we finally got this world back because the main reason I was really worried about one thing I'll say basically kind of touching on this, I was really worried that I was going to lose this world due to the fact of Bedrock being Bedrock. But when we found out the idea that I could just take make a realm for like a couple bucks, grab the world download from basically load it up on PC, grab the world download, and then just we could port it over to Java, I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it. And now
Here we are.
here. Yeah, and here we are. And
the principles of this world are the same. We're gonna still try and do everything as vanilla as possible.
Yeah, we still we basically try to do it as like vanilla as possible with like stuff like world edit and at most, just for the sake of that. World edit's more of a thing that makes our lives easier when it comes to building large scale structures or flattening off massive areas, and rather than anything else. And also, yeah, I might as well point this out. We have the Lego Minecraft Micro World. And it's
the original one.
Yeah, the original one. It's very
well
done.
This is built to scale.
Yeah.
The way that I actually did this, fun fact, the reason why it's as well done as it is, I followed the actual Lego instruction booklet.
Nice.
So this is 1-to-1, I think. It might not be, but as far as I can tell, it's 1-to-1.
Hello. What? Wait. Oh, there it is. I got turned around. My ability chunks.
By the way, do you like the fact that I did the lava and water out of prismarine and red sandstone?
Yes, I
love
love
Lego
that.
Pieces.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
I could have used the actual stuff, but I was like,
no, it's more fun if you use just natural blocks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy with how this turned out. I really am. This entire world has just been a labor of love that I've always wanted to do, and I've really loved it. And I do want to try and get more people on here to do more stuff. It's just, did you fill my inventory with cookies again? No, you just gave me one.
No.
You just gave me one. But I really just want to get more builds in here that are more unique. Like we have the entirety of the original builds that were here. Like we have this one that was built a long time ago when I was still on there. We have the pixel art and the pickaxe that was built by, I think both of them were built by you. But we have pixel art like...
I don't think the pickaxe was me. It might have been.
Yeah.
I remember it had a sign on it that got deleted when I moved it.
Yeah. But I do like we have Pixel Pier, which overlooks Pixel Lake, which we basically just want to have this entire lake be almost completely filled with I just saw the name of the cookie you gave me.
I gave you another one
I know, I
that
saw.
has the name.
Yeah, that's what I said. I saw it. But I even was like, even thinking about like, even if we can't get it to fit on here, we could always move it to the desert as well. We also have all of the water by the. Although I really wouldn't want to, but if we run out of space, we could start moving it towards the ocean temple. We obviously still have the original, some other builds from Buildtopia that are still here, and it's just gonna. I just want this build. I just want this world to not look like the 2B2T server in terms of destruction, but in terms of like stuff going on. I want you to basically sit in an area and be able to look in every single direction and basically see a build that somebody's spent a lot of time on. Because
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite parts of Minecraft, outside of like everything else. It's just being able to be creative. It's what I love about this game. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you typing? Kuroki. I dropped my Kuroki.
Did you get the other item I just placed in your inventory?
It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it.
I can't do spaces. I don't know how to do spaces with this. Because I just learned this command as you were talking about the world.
Fair enough. Yeah, but yeah. Would you like to do one little TARDIS send off to end us off here?
Yeah, sure.
I'll stand on top of the pipe and watch it go.
Remember to eat your greens.